What's up, YouTube? Dylan here with Dylan's Home Espresso Bar, and I'm coming at you guys live. And I've had a lot of requests to start making more content on the Barista Express, so that's what I am going to do. A series for the next couple weeks here. So today I'm just going to pull an Americano for me with the a series for the next couple weeks here. So today I'm just going to pull an Americano for me with the Bottomless Portafilter, and then I'm also going to be pulling another shot for my wife, and I'm going to attempt some latte art. So throughout this 2-week little thing that we're going to have with the Barista Express, I am just going to be not comparing it against the two machines that I currently have other than the Barista Express, but just kind of, is it worth the value of the money? And I've already answered this, and a lot of other people who have the Barista Express can answer this as well. However, I just want to go over again, just to kind of show you how much I truly appreciate the Barista Express and why I think that if you are getting into home espresso or anything like that, the Barista Express is the way to go. I mean, it's overall just built to last if you take care of it, just like anything. The Barista Express just absolutely blows away my expectations. So right now I am going to go ahead and use the niche. We are going to dose out 17 grams. Today we are going to be using Good Brothers coffee. It is Columbia Patrones, cherry, milk chocolatey, and syrup flavor here. So really good coffee. You guys haven't tried it, make sure to try it. I know the screen is flipped backwards. However, kind of roll with it for right now, just so I can kind of see, just for placement wise, until I get used to my whole setup, because this whole area over here is new. I will definitely turn it around and make it a little more easy accessible for you guys. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and get started. We're just going to go ahead and run through the process first, and then once I finish the process, then we are going to take questions, answer them, and all the fun stuff. So right now we are just going to start out by dosing 17 grams. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom this in so you guys can see. I am using the Crema dosing cup for this. It is a tad bit easier to use the Crema just because I'm using the 54 millimeter portafilter from Breville. So I'm going to dose out 17 grams. So a little too much here. 16.4. And 17. So we got our 17 grams. We're going to go ahead and put it into the niche. This could be different on your settings, but right now I am using setting number 9. I do not have this dialed in just yet, but we are going to see what we get. So really nice, get that nice fine grind size here. All right, so now just a quick little tip if you guys are looking into getting the niche. Cool tool here, bought off Amazon for 10 bucks. Just to kind of get that full dosing out. I'm gonna see what kind of retention. So 16.9, we dosed out 17, got 16.9 to 17 grams. So definitely okay with that. And man, I tell you, the aroma of the coffee that you get from that niche is like no other. So now what we're going to do is we are going to just tamp out everything. So I'm just going to grab here. I'm using the Crema Bottomless Portafilter. I will put this down in the description below when I am done, so to make sure to look for that if you are interested. But all I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap the cup a little bit, shake it, just to kind of release any kind of static that's in there and to kind of loosen up the grounds.
Johnny said that he loves the La Marzocco and hope that we are enjoying it.
Yes, absolutely. I love the La Marzocco. Getting more used to it now. Definitely took a little bit more time. Alright, so we got that nice even bed of grounds here. We're going to go ahead and give it a nice firm tamp. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and pull our shot. So as you can see, the bed looks real good. Nice little bed of coffee grounds, nice and even. Really no coffee grounds on the side there. So if you guys take a look at this texture, I mean, just look at this wood, the finish of it. I am not sponsored by Crema, but this portafilter is absolutely amazing. It's got their line and etched in there. So really cool portafilter. And we're gonna go ahead and come over here. I gotta dodge all of my puppies. There we go. All right. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and start by flushing out our machine like always. Go ahead and lock that in there. Wipe everything down. Trip over my dogs. I always plan to do that.
Sounds
So-
like you said you always planned to do that.
Yeah, definitely don't plan to do that. All right, so here we go. I'm just gonna show you the shot from up top here. I know I always show you the bottomless from the bottom up, which a lot of people do enjoy that, but I'm going to do a different view here and just kind of go from right here. So we are gonna go ahead and start it up. All right, so really nice stream there. I'm doing it this way so you can see if there's any kind of channeling, which you saw just a tiny bit right there, but not too bad at all. You guys can also see right here the time, which I like. You get about 34 grams in 24 seconds. So beautiful shot, dialed that in really good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take this out and just kind of show you the quality that you can expect from the Barista Express. It's literally some amazing quality shots that you can pull with the Barista Express, and I have really enjoyed it. I mean, just look how thick this crema is. You get a little of that tire stripe and just go ahead and kind of just mix it all together. I mean, the crema on this is absolutely insane, and that is a great shot from the Barista Express. So definitely 100% you can get a good shot with it. Now here I'll show you just kind of the only downfall in my opinion of the Barista Express, and that is the steam, only because it does take a little bit to kick on. So I will get everything together here. So I have it turned on, it's still not kicked. Still waiting. There we go. So now the steam wand is finally kicking in. I like to let it run for a little bit here just to get all that wet out of there. You don't want any water in your steam wand. So now I will turn that off, put it right back in here, and start frothing my milk here. So it does take a little bit longer for the frothing process that I'm used to now, but definitely worth the wait, especially for the price point that you get with the Barista Express. All right, so now I'm gonna get that rolling going here. A little bit harder with the Barista Express, but you can definitely make it happen. You can get that nice textured milk. Almost done here. Kind of purge that steam wand. Get a little wet on the towel. Hold on here. You want to make sure to wipe that steam wand clean every time, just so you don't have milk just continuing to crust on that steam wand. Take care of it. Doesn't take too long. There we go. Just kind of wipe off the coffee we got there. And I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the quality that the machine brings when pouring latte art. So put you guys right here and I'll do my best to pour some latte art. So as you guys can see, really nice and creamy milk texture.
Linda asked that she said, I had a question on one of your videos. I can't seem to find the one where you stepped through the crema handle. Do you recall the title?
I can send it to her.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna go ahead and pour our latte art. So, kind of sunk that. That was on my end though. But, got a little bit of latte art in there. So, I'll go ahead and show you guys. So, really good quality milk that the Barista Express can really produce. It takes a little bit longer, but if you're like me and you don't have to make drinks in 2 seconds, I mean, it's fine. Definitely get a great textured milk. Really silky, really creamy, really brings out the nuttiness and the sweetness of the coffee. And the Barista Express, as you saw, pulled that perfect shot. Good time yielding. I mean, just an all-around great shot. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a try here. Kind of flip you guys around. And I'm going to give you guys a taste test. And then I will go ahead and sugarify it for my wife.
Yeah. Sugarify.
Barista Express is absolutely amazing, 100% worth the money. I'm going to be going over the specs of this machine, everything I love about it, everything I don't like about it, and why I think or do not think you should purchase this machine if you haven't already, and if I think you should upgrade to a dual boiler or if you should just keep the machine, kind of talking about different hobbies, different goals that you have. But the way my wife likes her drinks is I'll just put 2 pumps of syrup, vanilla syrup from Starbucks. And then I will take some Torani's caramel syrup. And I will go ahead and add a little bit. And then I give it to my wife. She just takes a spoon, mixes it up, and drinks it like that. So that's how my wife likes her drinks. Now, I will go ahead and pull another shot and make an Americano for you guys watching. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of clean up here. So let me go ahead and turn this over so you guys can just see the whole process here. So it'll just pretty much, here we go. All right. So cleaning up is always the fun part. So really good, especially with Good Brothers coffee is, I mean, most of the time it just comes straight out. I like to take just a brush that you can get from any local store.
This is good.
I got this from mire. So now I'll just go ahead and flush that out just to get all those coffee grounds out of there.
Linda, look at my new phone. It's your favorite color.
Go ahead and wipe it down just to kind of prepare it for the next shot. So I think that's crucial when trying to keep your machines running like they did the first day you bought them. So always like to just go through microfiber cloth. So one huge thing I have a complaint about the Brevilles is the fact that their drip tray, their stainless steel, scratches extremely easy. I only use microfiber cloths. There's a couple scratches on this thing, not too bad, but definitely you want to make sure that you use a microfiber cloth because these things scratch so easily, and it's just something that's kind of a little annoying to me, especially because I do take care of my machines so well, and I still end up getting some scratches there. So just kind of a nitpick kind of issue I have. I don't know if any of you guys have experienced that at home yourselves. If you have, definitely let me know.
Theo, you're in my spot.
All right, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and dose out 17 grams. As that seemed to work really well with the last shot, and I'll kind of give you the bottomless shot with this next one.
Are you coming back over again?
Yes.
Oh.
So 17.1 grams, 17. And it seemed like this grind size was absolutely perfect for my shot. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing. So still grinding a couple beans there. Go ahead and use our tool. Pump out the rest of that coffee in there. Give it a couple taps and we got 17.1 grams. So exactly what we dosed in. So really nice. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and come down here and just kind of mix this up. And we got this nice even bed of grinds here. So the only issue I do have with the Barista Express is that it is 54 millimeters, especially with going from a 58, been using 58 with my dual boiler and Linea Mini. It's just been really difficult to kind of switch back and forth just because of the amount of coffee it can hold and just how well you can get it pretty much evened out in the basket. But like I said, again, I'm just nitpicking just because I'm just so used to using it. But as you can see, the niche does a great job. Let me turn this light on for you because it just shows it a lot more. Really nice bed of grounds, really nice and even. And I'm using pretty much all crema here, but really nice. All right, so I will go ahead and set you guys up for the bottomless. You guys can see, I know I showed you just the other view just a second ago, but I know a lot of you like to see the bottomless shot, so I will give that to you guys. All right. So again, I just like to flush out that machine at first. Lock it in. Grab your scale. I'm using the Akaya. Grab your little cup. And let's see if I can get you the good bottomless shot. So that should be good right there. And let's roll. So a little bit of channeling there. A little more than I like, but still good looking shot here. Looking for 34 grams. So we just got 34 grams in 28 seconds. So even though there was some channeling, still came out to be a pretty good shot. I will go ahead and move this over so you guys can see the quality here. So like I said, extremely nice shot. Just kind of give it a couple taps to release those air pockets and just kind of give it a swirl. But I mean, just look how thick that crema is. And I mean, the Barista Express is just hands down one of the best entry-level espresso machines you could possibly buy. And sometimes I even prefer, and I think it's more fun to use the Barista Express than it is with the DualBoiler. So that may just be me, but I have been extremely loving the Barista Express. So just gonna go ahead and fix you guys up. So just propping my tripod up here. I need to buy another tripod so that way I can just move you guys real fast into another position, but that is in the works to upgrade that for all of you guys. All right, so now to finish this shot off, just something I like to do is just to make my Americano. So I'll just go ahead and take this, put it right underneath, and go ahead and start that. So one thing about the Barista Express, you kind of have to hold it up, otherwise it'll splash everywhere. Right about there. So as you can see, still has really nice crema even after pulling that shot, putting that water in there. And that's just how I like to enjoy a lot of my drinks. So I'm really excited to try this new bean, Mexican chaipas. I might be pronouncing that wrong, but it has the tasting notes of chocolate, nuts, and honey. And like I said, I went out yesterday and purchased the AeroPress. So that's also something that's going to be edited and put out as a video. And I'll also go live with that as well. A couple days, along with obviously making the coffee with the Barista Express every day. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. My wife is reading the comments right now. She's watching it live just so she can help me out here. So say hi to my wife. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask now. If you guys are only looking for the Barista Express and you guys want to take off here after watching this edited video, if you're not watching it live, then I appreciate all of you guys' support. I thank you guys so much. And if you guys could hit that like and subscribe button down below, it truly helps this video and it helps me keep making content for you guys at home. And it allows me to keep buying different items so that way I can give them reviews for you guys as well. So again, I truly, truly appreciate all of my subscribers. And if you're not subscribed, I appreciate you as well. We're growing a channel here. We're growing a family. And this is all coming together. And I couldn't be more appreciative of all of you guys. So again, thank you. In the comments below. And my wife will ask me them. And I will give you the answers as best as I can.
There's some comments about, let's see, Brent and Linda and who else has the same? Oh, and Andre also said that the drip tray has some scratches. Like they all said that it scratches easily.
It's definitely a big issue that I think Breville could kind of pay a little bit more interested detail on there. But I just think that if it's something that small, it wouldn't deter me from buying the Barista Express, but it definitely is annoying knowing that you pay good money for the machine and you try to take care of these things, and sometimes it's just hard to. So
yeah. Brent says love the AeroPress.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. You know, there's so many people who have commented on the AeroPress and how well it is, and just the clarity of coffee that you can get. So pretty excited to.
So you just like pump it? What?
Yes, I mean you just
like
put the coffee grounds in there, and then you pretty much just put the hot water in there, let it soak for a minute, mix it, and then you add the rest of the water, pump it down. I mean, it's really cool. It's a really cool process. I'm just kind of cleaning up here while you guys ask me the questions.
Angela's on. Hi, Angela.
Hi, Angela. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, definitely feel free to ask them now. And my wife is going to go through and ask me all of the questions.
Andre said, I have the Apartamento. Yeah, not the BBE.
Yeah, the Apartamento is extremely nice as well. I had a really small budget when I first started the whole coffee video channel. It was only nearly because I wanted to make sure I actually loved the process of making coffee, and I found out real fast that it's pretty addicting and it's really soothing too, if you ask me. And it's just, you get great quality coffee as opposed to trying to go to Dunkin' or Starbucks all the time and spending a fortune on coffee that isn't up to your standards. So definitely been extremely nice.
LL Cool Ray said, when will Dylan be showing us his water?
So I am hoping to show you guys my water recipe by the end of this week. Also on Tuesday, make sure to keep watching because I have my giveaway that I will be explaining to you guys. So you're definitely not going to want to miss that giveaway. It's a $150 value giveaway, so definitely something that's going to be pretty fun.
Next question, Linda asked, any tips once Bottomless comes in?
Make sure you have your tamping and your distribution down pretty well, because that was very minor channeling that you just saw, and a lot of times you'll get way worse channeling to where it's just spewing everywhere, and that's something that comes with the Bottomless. It's a really nice tool to really just dial in that coffee exactly how you want it, and it's also really good because it really allows you to get that full extraction. Because one thing that I don't like about the spouted portafilters is it has to hit something else before it hits your cup. So yes, people say that they like the spouted better because the shot's hotter because it's going through the spouts and it just stays in contact with the hot portafilter before it hits your cup. But in my opinion, I really like it to where it's just straight from basket to cup, because I feel like you get a lot more clarity, you get a lot better texture of the espresso. Obviously, I still have the cap in here. I do take it out occasionally, but I more so keep it in here because, let's be honest, Breville designed this for a reason. I'm not going to question Breville's design, and it definitely keeps it a lot hotter. Now, am I a huge fan of the espresso touching plastic before it gets to my cup? No, but easy and quick fix. You just buy a bottomless portafilter and problem is solved. So I would just recommend keeping the machine how it was intended to be. But I mean, you can do that as well. But yeah, if you want tips on bottomless portafilters, just make sure you have a nice and even tamp. Just make sure to check that. You can just even check that by once you get done tamping, just to make sure. Just kind of keep that in there and just eyeing out, is it level or not? Do I need to push more on one side? And believe me, the machine will let you know if you didn't have an even tamp with a lot of cleanup.
All right, we got a question from Anders. He said, does your Atom have anti-clumping?
So does it have anti-clumping? I'm not sure if it has like a special feature for anti-clumping, but there's really zero clumps that come out of that grinder. So I've been extremely impressed with the Atom. I would never regret buying that. I would definitely recommend it to any of you guys, but think it's a little overkill for at-home use. Definitely a little bit more coffee wastage just because of dialing it in, knowing that single dosing is I'll show you guys a video of single dosing here soon, but like I said, this next 2 weeks is going to be dedicated to the niche and the Barista Express, and then I will go on and do the Breville DualBoiler, and then so on and so forth. But yeah, the Atom 75, the grinds that come out of there are so fluffy, and I never have to declump it. And most of the time when I do, just go straight from the Atom 75, dosing it straight into the portafilter. I normally don't even distribute because it is so even, level, and just a nice even bed of grind. So I just go ahead and tamp it, and I get really good results with almost no channeling.
Next question, George said, well, comment and question kind of. He said, "You're back. I am having massive channeling issues and all."
Who?
George.
Okay.
He's having massive channeling issues in all settings, exactly the same, including coffee. I am flummoxed.
George, if you want to go on Instagram Live, I would definitely love to go on Instagram Live and just kind of see what you're doing and help you out there. If not, you can just kind of send me just any kind of text or any kind of comment on YouTube, or even right now. It's most of the time, it's as long as you're getting the desired yield but you're getting channeling, just make sure that you really have that nice even distribution of grinds in the portafilter. Because even if you take your portafilter, you grind it all in, use a distribution tool, and it looks even on top, there's a lot of different layers in that portafilter basket that might be, so you might have a little air pocket on the left side, but everything on the top looks good. You go to tamp it down, and it's going to find that channel. It's going to find that opening. Like they say, coffee smells your fear, senses your fear, and that's definitely what happens when you get channeling. I mean, it just has a mind of its own. It looks really good, and then all of a sudden you start getting spewing everywhere, and it's just like, I had a perfect tamp. I thought it was perfect distribution, but again, it just comes to technique. Just make sure when you are putting or you're transferring it, if you're transferring it from a cup, make sure it's as even as possible with your finger first before you go ahead and tamp it.
Anders said, "Is my K30 overkill?" What's K30?
Marconic. No, so I absolutely love the Marconic. The Marconic is definitely one of the grinders that I was actually interested in. I wanted the Marconic, I think it was E65 grind by weight. It was like $2,800 or something like that, or $2,000. But that's just overkill, and obviously, yeah, I spent a good fortune on my Atom, but in my opinion, the Marconics, the newer Marconics, definitely have really, really fluffy grinds, just as good as the Atom 75. Now, the older model, I know the one that you just redid, which is absolutely amazing. I mean, just the fact that you could redo a grinder like that and it works that well. I know that there is a little bit more clumping, but the speed that it gives you, the versatility from the grinds that it gives you is just something that is slim to none that you can't get with like the Breville built-in grinder or anything like that. So definitely an awesome machine, and it was awesome to see just the kind of steps watching you on live on Hoon's channel and watching you rebuild that.
Next question.
I'm still listening. I'm just rinsing this out.
No, he's just walking away. I'm just kidding. Johnny said, "Do you ever use the BBE grinder, Dylan?" Oh, and also you had a comment. Max said, "Guys, continue the good job. Your show is amazing, and you're both awesome." Thank you.
I'm sorry, what was that?
You had a comment and a question.
Okay.
The comment was, Max said, "Guys, continue the good job. Your show is amazing, and you're both awesome."
Thank you so much.
And then the question was, Johnny asked, "Do you ever use the BBE grinder, Dylan?"
Yes, so I will actually be doing the Breville Barista Express built-in grinder here shortly. I think it's important to use the grinder, the built-in grinder with it, because obviously if that's what you are in the market for and that's what your budget allows you to purchase, you're going to want to see the whole machine. So this week I'm just kind of doing the niche with the Breville Barista Express, but I will be doing the Breville built-in grinder here shortly as well.
Next question. Espresso said, I can't say the aficionado. Sorry.
Aficionado.
Aficionado, yes. Said, hi Dylan, do you find the puck more soapy and harder to knock off on the Linea Mini more than Breville, or the same?
So I have found that with the Breville, it's a little bit more soupy to knock out as opposed to the Linea Mini, and I think that has to deal with the group head getting so hot. So with the Linea Mini, I can't even touch the group head without burning my fingers pretty well there. So I've touched it a couple times, and let me tell you, I regretted it. Now with the Breville Barista Express and the Breville DualBoiler, the Barista Express group head gets hot, but I don't feel like it gets hot enough to really make a big difference. So if you keep it in there long enough, it definitely takes that soupiness away for the Barista Express. Same with the DualBoiler. The DualBoiler gets a little bit hotter, but pretty much every time with the Linea Mini and I go to dump that, I mean, it's pretty much a clean basket, especially with the upgraded VST baskets that I just to upgrade the shower screen as well. And not that that has anything to do about the puck, but yeah, I definitely think that it's a little bit more soupy with the Barista Express, but nothing that's too hard to deal with. Easy to clean with a brush.
All right, next question is, well, Max said, you should try Crema Azura espresso coffee. It's amazing. It's from Montreal, Quebec. That's cool.
I'll have to look that up. I've never heard of that coffee before.
And George said, appreciate the offer, but can't now. If I don't fix it tomorrow, I'll get with you on Instagram when you have time.
Awesome. I look forward to that, and I'm here to help whenever you need me.
Anders said, I have to do a mod to totally get rid of the clumps.
Yeah. Are you gonna do that grind? I know I saw you on Hoon's Live talking about putting in the feature grind by weight. Are you still looking to add that as a feature in your Marconic, or are you just gonna keep it the way you have it and add that declumping?
Want to go to the next one? Frank said, you do the same design every time. Try something different. What design? Like a latte art?
Yeah.
You saying?
So the reason I do the same design a lot is because I do plan on opening a coffee cart, and you want to have one design that you can make constantly when you are extremely busy, because the latte art is pretty much a mark. It's the mark of the barista, so it doesn't change the taste of the coffee, but it changes the presentation and the look of the coffee. And I will go on and try out different designs. I'll try maybe just like a standard heart. I'll go to the Rosetta. I'll do the tulip. So stuff like that. But I really work on that one only because when I have my own coffee cart, I want to be able to make that solid design every single time so that I can make good latte art for everybody.
Let me see. Anders said I can send you a link to what it would look like.
Yeah, I would definitely appreciate that. You can send it on Instagram, and that'd be awesome.
And then Linda asked, any tips for first timer using a bottomless? The Tamp primarily, you think?
Yeah, definitely just work on the evenness of your tamp. It's not really about the pressure, it's just about how even it is all the way around the circumference of the actual portafilter. So
yeah, tamping is important. I think that was it so far for the comments and questions.
All right, so I appreciate all of you guys and all of your support for our channel.
Yep.
I definitely appreciate all the questions. If you guys, I think a question just got up.
Yeah.
If you guys have any questions after this video is over, feel free to message me on the comments below. And also you can go to my Instagram at dylan.licka as well, and I will definitely answer those as well.
Max said, I love your espresso machines. Nice, especially the new one you bought. Thank you.
Yeah, I've definitely gotten used to it. I've been enjoying it, but I will definitely be making more content on it after the Barista Express.
Yeah.
All right, is that all?
Yeah.
All right. So I thank you guys all so much for watching. If you guys could do me a huge favor, and after this video is posted, to make sure to hit that like and subscribe button.
One more question that came in.
Oh.
Glenn said, so the big question, what setup do you like the most?
The setup that I would like the most, I think, to be able really to control flavor would be the matchup of the La Marzocco and the niche grinder. So yeah, the niche, I just feel like you have a lot more control over your grinds, and obviously it's single dosing, so it really gives you that pretty much the same amount every single time. And I just feel like the aromas and the flavor of the coffee is a little bit more, you can taste it out of the extraction, but the Atom 75 is definitely a close second.
Next question is, or not question, but comment, and then there's a question after that. Johnny said, thank you for answering my question, Dylan. Fantastic channel and super advice.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that.
LL Cool Ray said, what is your reason for a coffee cart hobby?
So I just really enjoy being able to be extremely sociable. I mean, I'm a big sociable person. I never used to be sociable. It wasn't until after my appendix ruptured when I was 19 and had some pretty bad complications from it. So I just kind of thought life was way too short. So I got into the medical field after that. And my reasoning is life is too short, so be sociable with anybody that you possibly can and make connections and friends with people from around the world. And I love the healthcare field. I'm currently working at a plasma facility right now. But I absolutely love being and connecting with you guys, and you guys have definitely sparked my interest even more. And I just absolutely love making coffee. I mean, I wake up wanting to make coffee. I go to the gym thinking about making coffee, and most of the time I don't even want to drink it because I've had so much caffeine. I just want to make it. Yeah. So I think is one thing, a passion is another. Everyone always has a dream when they're younger to play professional sports or do something, but if you really develop and find that passion in life that you love, which mine is being sociable and making coffee, and owning a coffee cart, to kind of answer your question, is something that I could wake up every morning and love the process, traveling, meeting new people, seeing the same faces, getting to know people, and building that communication, building that friendship. And I think that's something that's extremely important. I mean, I can wake up 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning, run my coffee cart till about 5, 6 o'clock at night, and to be honest, it would be fun for me. It wouldn't even feel like work. Yeah. So I think wanting to start a coffee cart is something that I have pondered the thought of for the last couple of months, probably even like the last year now. Yeah. And I think now with the support that I've gotten from you guys, and still staying on YouTube and vlogging my coffee cart, also creating edited videos as well, and with the coffee cart, I just think that would be something that, or I know that would be something that I would love to do for the rest of my life. So.
Yeah, I just think, like you said, with connecting with everyone, I think that's huge because I love getting to know people, and that's a big part of even the job that I have now. I work with people every day, and I just like getting to know people, and I don't know, just hearing about their family lives and everything like that. Like, I enjoy that. Absolutely.
So, yeah, that's definitely the biggest reason I'd want to do that. And if you find something that you personally love to do and you think about it all the time, that's something that you should really chase and really kind of consider to do for the rest of your life, because I would rather make less money in making coffee and content for you guys than to do something I don't love. Mm-hmm. So
I think that wraps it up. George took care of his issue. He had to go though, but he took care of the channeling issue, he thinks.
Awesome. Yeah. All right. So, okay. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys could really help me out, I know there's about 18 of you guys watching. and I truly appreciate all of you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and publish this video. I will put all the items in the description below in case you guys are wanting anything in my setup. And I thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys could hit that like and subscribe button. If you guys are already subscribed, make sure to hit that like button, because that one single thumbs up definitely helps my video get seen from people from around the world. And what better would it be to bring more people onto this channel so we can all have more friends and just kind of keep building this coffee community. I mean, I think 18 people or 20 people I think I saw is the most that we've had on our live. So really appreciate your guys' support, and I truly, truly appreciate all of you guys. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday, and I hope that you guys stay safe, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
Thank you guys.
Peace. Thank you guys so much.
I didn't read the last
Oh,
comment.
we got one more comment before we leave here.
Angela said, "Have a wonderful evening. Love your reason for the cart." Oh, thanks. And then LL Cool Ray said, "Thanks, good answer." Max said, "Melissa, my wife says hi to you both."
Hi everybody.
And
All right,
bye,
guys.
everyone.
Yeah, bye everybody. Have a good night, and we will see you guys tomorrow.